Right, so we've done the expansion, now it's time to do the main game. So Marvel Villainous, let's open it up and see what's inside. So for starters, we've got the instruction book, as we've already seen in a previous video. Next off, we've got all the domain boards for all the villains. So we have Hela, Thanos, Ultron, Taskmaster, probably the least known because he's not yet in a film as far as I'm aware, and Killmonger. And here we've got all their decks. As before, each deck has next we've got all the villain decks, and as before, each has fate and power cards. With all the power cards, such as here for Hela, having unique back design art, and all the fate cards having identical back art to be mixed together. As I said, these are the cards for Hela. Here we've got all the cards for Killmonger. Along with, he's got two double-sided tiles as well for him. Next up, we've got all the cards for Thanos. And then he also has these item cards for all of the stones, the Infinity Stones, so these are all double-sided. One thing to note in the Thanos deck is that when I got the game, Taste of the Cosmic Power, he's got 3 of these cards in his deck, which his effect is shown, but 2 of the cards were misprinted as item cards. Luckily I contacted them and they sent me the other 2 replacements, so I've got the correct 3 effect cards in his deck. Next up, we've got the Taskmaster Dex. The only one in the box I've not seen in the MCU so far, but I think he might be related to some of the TV series that have come out. And the final villain deck is Ultron. Just have a quick look at all these cards here. Along with his 4 double-sided speciality tiles. And then here we have some bags of tokens. So these ones, just the regular power tokens, as you can see. And then another bag's got all these +1 and -1 double-sided for all your allies and heroes. Another bag of tokens. These are for Hela. They're all her soul marks from when you play as her. Here we have a well of power, possibly. It's just a nice little thing they give you to hold all the power tokens while you're playing. We've got all our generic fate cards here. Looks to have most of the main Avengers characters. Here we have the 5 different character villain guides. Followed up by the 5 double-sided villain objective and reference cards. Finally, we've got the 5 different movers. Easily recognisable. for which character is which. Nothing hidden in the bottom. And that's what's in the box.